ready and I'm back for you guys. I don't want any of that. They know how to take my money. Right, now I'm ready. Hello guys, how are we all doing? We're back. Welcome back to the Ricky Tura podcast, episode 48. I did an intro just before this, but I didn't even do a mic check, so I had to restart again. So yeah, I'm back guys, we're back. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are keeping safe. Yeah, yesterday felt like yesterday, even though my week's been weird. It felt like yesterday that I did a podcast episode, but it was only about 12 minutes long, and I'm looking at my Anchor statistics of last week's episode, and it was got 3 listens, so shout outs to the 3 people that listened. Yeah, I'll be explaining what the hell's been going on with that, but in the meantime, I'm good. I've back to normal, I'm happy to say, this week. I will be explaining what is going on in this episode, so don't worry. And yeah, we're back to normal. The week is back to normal, so I'm happy that it was, because last week was not normal. But otherwise, everything's good. Gonna hit you with some Weatherman Rick stuff before we get into the 4 topics. We've got the 2 W's outside. That's what I'm gonna call it, the 2 W's. Wet and windy, baby. I don't know why I just kept saying that at the end, baby. I don't know why. But yeah, wet and windy out there. So I'm totally looking forward to delivery day. But yeah, everything's good. Let me tell you guys what we are going to talk about today. So we're back to the 4 topics. And what I'm going to do is, in my podcast episodes, I'm going to go back to the 4 titles that I had. I felt like it's better that way. So you guys have a view of what's going on, because when I'm looking at it, I know I've put one title, but then I've got to read the description and stuff, and it's like, too much work for just the actual person that wants to listen to it. So I'm going to put all the 4 titles back again. I'm going to give that a run, so it's easier for you guys to know what I'm talking about, and then maybe in like the YouTube video I'll just do like one title. But yeah, so what are we talking about today? So the first one is Where I've Been. Second one is WandaVision, the final episode, my thoughts on that. The third one is, it's a bit different, switched it up, my favourite social media platform. And the last topic is just a bit of an update on the content as well, so you guys know what is going on. So yeah, I've got my coffee here with me today. For those on YouTube, I've got the Han G cup, you know, repping that. So yeah, I will be taking sips of my coffee throughout, just like that one, because we are here. It's 8:20 in the morning. I'm ready and I'm back for you guys. The camera battery is charged. All I needed to do was put the battery in the charger. Who knew? So yeah, let's go into where I've been. So if you do follow me, I've not been active at all on social media really. Maybe I've liked a few photos on Instagram here and there, maybe I've liked a tweet here and there, but I haven't really been posting anything throughout of all of last week. And I can say what is going on, and I've vlogged it. The vlog will be out next Tuesday. The aftermath I've vlogged, not the process of what I'm about to tell you. So I was helping out in the shop a lot more due to the fact that we got a new counter put in. Now, if you've been to your local shop, that counter there is like invisible to you because you're just in and out. It's not really anything you pay attention to, but once you get a new counter, you will see the difference. And we got a new counter, new shelving, everything behind as well. So it was a big process. It was a day's worth of work. I didn't do it. We didn't do it. It was the people who did the counter did it. So imagine not having a counter in a shop and no electricity because the power's off for the sockets under the counter. So you've got to serve people all day on the calculator on your phone and with just the till open so you can grab change out. So that was basically my Monday last week. So that's basically what's been happening. And then once the counter had been done, bearing in mind this is a whole day job, so it's Monday night, and I'm talking about maybe an hour before we close, we have to start putting stuff back. And then I was shattered when we closed the shop on Monday, so I literally just went to bed, and I woke up nice and early Tuesday morning before we opened the shop, and I put some more stuff back on the shelves. And basically from then, Tuesday to Sunday's more or less just been unpacking, if I'm being completely honest with you. So yeah, sometimes you don't realise the stuff you have, and then when you pack it, it's all calm, but then when you unpack it, you're like, oh my god. So yeah, that's what's been going on last week. And when I did do the podcast episode last week, I did sound sad. Like I've listened to a little bit of it back, and just for the people that were wondering why I sounded so dull or sad, I haven't listened to it since, or maybe I don't, but from what I've heard, I wasn't. I was just tired, bearing in mind that was a Wednesday and the Tuesday was just unpacking, serving customers at the same time and trying to fill the shop at the same time as well. It does get to you, so you can imagine that I was just, when I did have free time, and I did, I'm not going to big up myself and say like, oh my god, yeah, I did everything, because I didn't. It's a family business, so we all chipped in. But it does get to you, and the time where I had free time, I was just tired and I just wanted to chill, so I just stuck on a YouTube video or just whatever, Disney Plus, whatever, Netflix, and just chill because I wanted to. So yeah, that's literally what's been going on. What else have I got here? Yeah, I'm learning to take it easy. You know, like, if this was last year when I started this whole thing, I would have probably squeezed a lot of content in there, but knowing myself, I probably would have been burnt out even more by the end of the week, that I probably would have took the whole week off the next week anyway, so I kind of knew. So I just know myself a little bit more now, and as you guys have been listening to the episodes going on, is that I've started to not beat myself up as much as I used to do, meaning if something doesn't go my way, I won't overthink about it and complain about it, I'll just move on. So yeah, that's literally what's going on. Oh man, I've got like this ear pop going on here. You know, like when you're talking and you can like hear your ear at the same time, if that makes any sense at all to you guys. Yeah. But yeah, that's literally what was happening. That was a bit of an explanation of what's been going on. So that's why I didn't upload on YouTube all last week. So last week's podcast episode I never uploaded on YouTube, which I did say in that episode. So tomorrow is Thursday. I will upload both of the episodes, so episode 47 and this episode as well. I will upload together probably, or I might upload one in the morning, one in the evening. I'll see what I want to do, but stay tuned for that. It's definitely going to be out on a Thursday. Yeah, that was basically what was going on. So you can say, I know I did say last week it wasn't a break, but I needed the break as well. I was tired from that, so yeah, that was that. So there you go, the questions or whatever have been answered now, if you did care. I know it's not an exciting topic, but it was just something a bit different, you know, that I wanted to talk about as well, because I don't think we've changed the shop for a while now, so that was a big move that we did and it's paid off, so that's good. But yeah, let's move on to the second topic. And you know what, this is going to be the last time I'm going to be talking about this, so it's pretty sad. But you know what, we're gonna finish off with a bang, with the WandaVision series. So this was the final. This was the final episode, because it's not a season 2, 3, 4. It's like part of the Marvel universe, and it's just one series. So of WandaVision, because it goes into Doctor Strange 2. So we all knew that there's just one series. So this was the final of that. And before I talk about the final, I just want to talk about the overall show of WandaVision. I've loved it. Like, you don't know how happy I get on a Friday when there's nothing else to do. So yeah, it's been quite exciting, and it leaves you on a lot of, not, I wouldn't say cliffhangers, maybe a few episodes have left you on cliffhangers, but it makes you think that you want answers, but they're not giving it to you, and you think in the next episode they're going to give you the answers, but they don't. And then in the season final, they did give you some answers. Some were better than others, but yet still some things are unanswered. So this is a spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for WandaVision, the final, and anything else that I talk about in that series. So if you haven't seen the final, or if you haven't even seen WandaVision, don't listen to what I'm about to say. Skip it or something like that. Okay, you've had your time now. So yeah, let me get into it. So in that final episode, I was talking to myself throughout the whole thing, man. I was so gassed. First of all, because White Vision's about to holler up in Westview and be like, yo, what's happening? I'm about to give you, you know, a thumping. And secondly, Agatha's just like full blown witch, so she's just like all up in Westview like, yo, witches get stitches to Wanda. And yeah, the FBI here was just like, yo, my Vision gonna beat you up. So yeah, I was talking to myself throughout all that, because the battle between Agatha and Wanda were cool. First of all, Wanda just straight up just freaking flinged a car at Agatha, so that was pretty sick. And then White Vision came and was like, yo, Wanda, what are you saying? And she was like, Vision, this you? And he was like, say no more, fam. And it was like crushing her head. So like, then the actual Vision of Westview, so Westview Vision, just came and like punched him, be like, yo, get off my girl, she's mine. White Vision's like, yo, she's been mine before you. No, that didn't happen, but like, anyway, I'm getting off topic, but anyway, yeah, so they were having a great battle, White Vision and Vision, you know, and it was amazing because there was so many things going on at the same time, and it makes your brain work like, yo, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. And I was so happy, I was like clapping, and I was like, yeah, man, like, and I was like, yeah, this is sick. And yeah, it was the battles and everything, the CGI work must have been amazing on that. A lot of work, but it turned out amazing. So yeah, the battle, basically, long story short, Vision dipped after he got his like whole memory back when Westview Vision gave it back to him. Agatha was just Agatha. She ended up losing the battle in the end, because Wanda, first of all, Wanda opened the hex. The FBI came in and was like, yo, what's happening? Hayward was like, yo, I'm gonna shoot Wanda's kids. And then Photon came out and was just like, nah, fam. Yeah, so basically all that happened, and then in the end, Agatha lost anyway, because Wanda put up is it the runes or something, the 4 runes, and I don't know, it's something about the witch that casts the spells can't use it, or can only use it. So she was giving all of Agatha her chaos magic, and Agatha was like, yeah, baby, and she got all of the magic, and then she tried to use it against Wanda. It didn't work. Wanda consumed all of her magic back, including Agatha, and she became the Scarlet Witch, which was awesome. You know, her costume and everything was perfect, man. So she's a full-blown Scarlet Witch now, and she's not to be messed with. So yeah, that's basically that. I don't think I've avoided social media, like as like just you were so used to just clicking on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok on our phone without us even knowing. It's just like a routine thing. When you unlock your phone, you just click it. I was trying so hard on that Friday to not click anything, because I know if I go on TikTok, like somebody's already watched WandaVision and they're just like doing a deep breakdown and stuff, and I don't want any of that, because I watched it in the afternoon about 4 or 5 o'clock ish on a Friday. So I had to wait from like the morning till the evening to actually first of all go on my social media, because I didn't want to get it spoiled. Like I wanted to go into this final series just like open-minded, like what's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna lie, I did want Doctor Strange to appear in this, and he didn't, but I'm cool with it. I was happy with the content I got. What I was disappointed was about Pietro, but it was quite funny. It was thinking about the aftermath of it, like it was funny, like because I thought it was the X-Men Quicksilver, but it just turned out to be the neighbour of Wanda in the Westview reality, and he was an actor and he's called Ralph Boner, so it was a funny payoff, but nothing really made of it. So yeah, overall the episode was like amazing, and I probably might watch them all together again. I might allocate some time to that just so I can finally watch it all in peace and don't have no questions anymore, because it's like I know what it is now. So yeah, that was that. There was 2 post-credit scenes from this. The first post-credit scene was a Skrull talking to Monica Rambeau about an old friend of hers is waiting, and she points up to the sky, meaning it could be Nick Fury, because at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, spoiler here, Nick Fury was in like a spaceship kind of thing, so it could be Monica teaming up with Nick Fury. For that, it might set up Secret Invasion and Captain Marvel 2 maybe. And the second, which is my favourite, the second post-credit scene is Wanda, and she's like in some sort of mountain range area, just isolated by herself in a cabin, and it pans out from what far away to Wanda. You know, it goes to Wanda, she's like drinking her tea and stuff, and the kettle's going off, making that kettle noise. She's going to the kettle, and the camera just goes past her, and it goes into a room, and she's there in astral projection. I hope I got that right. She's learning from the Darkhold book that Agatha mentioned the previous episode, and I'm sure I mentioned that in a couple of weeks' episode as well. So yeah, she's learning from that in her astral projection form, and she can hear her kids, because obviously her kids were part of Westview and Vision was part of Westview, and she took the hex down towards the end of the episode, meaning that whatever was not real had to eventually fade away, and that was her kids and Vision. So when she's going through this Darkhold book, she hears her kids crying for help, and it just turns off the post-credit scene, and I'm there like nah, just turn back on, just like let it go, like just let it go with the flow. But that's not how a TV show or a post-credit scene works. So yeah, we've got to wait till Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness to see what the madness is all about. So I'm like, cool, let's do it, let's see when it comes out. So I'm on Twitter. I'm on what? I'm on Google and I type in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and you're telling me that it's not out till next March. So we've all got to wait another year for that. Like, oh, Marvel. They know how to take my money. They really do. So yeah, that's basically that. That was my WandaVision final thoughts. It was awesome, but it's just like, I don't like waiting. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my final thoughts. What did you guys think of WandaVision? Are you even a Marvel fan? Come on, if you're not a Marvel fan, start off with WandaVision. It might change your mind on the whole franchise. But if you have seen it, let me know your thoughts. You can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, anything, Ricky Tura. Like, if you have any suggestions about what you thought of the final episode, or just the whole series in general. And would you guys like more Marvel series? I know you've got the Falcon and Winter Soldier coming out next week. I know Loki series, but would you like to see anything else as well from that? Let me know. But yeah, let's hop on to the next topic. Just got to take a quick coffee sip here. Okay, so this one's funny because it was different. This was a totally different topic, and I was thinking to myself, what can I do to just switch it up just a tiny bit on the podcast episode, because I'm always talking about me stories and stuff, and I know this one's still about me, but it's something that I've not really talked about, and I thought it'd be a bit fun as well, and I'm trying to think of new ideas as well on this podcast episode, so eventually I will get something that's completely different as well. So this one is my favourite social media platform. So what do I like using the most? And it's between two. I don't know why I've stuck up four fingers here. Two. And the two is, well, bearing in mind you've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and you've got other ones as well, but they're like my main ones. I'm not counting YouTube as a social one, so just deal with it. So yeah, so it's between two of them, Instagram and TikTok. That's what it is. It's between the two. So hopefully by the end of this we'll have some sort of outcome of what's the winner, but I'm just going to go through why I think these two battle it out between each other. Well, first of all, like the other ones that went, Facebook, I don't really use Facebook no more. Like my Magician Facebook page is like, it's there, maybe I can improve on it, but it's not something that I really go on. I just go on there to post. I don't really consume much on Facebook. I'm more or less just scrolling. Sometimes I watch the odd video here and there that appears on my feed. Twitter, I actually use Twitter quite a lot, but it's not my favourite app. Like, Twitter's more social, but it's not something that I really, if you told me like I have one app to save, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't save Twitter. And LinkedIn's still early for me yet. Like, I consume it more than Facebook, but it's not really my cup of tea right yet, but I'm still getting into it, so maybe that might change. But yeah, it's not really, it's good, but it's not really 100% there for me yet. Snapchat, I don't even use Snapchat anymore. I've got Snapchat, I haven't even I can't even remember the last time I posted my story on Snapchat, so I definitely need to do more on that. Snapchat was actually back in 2013, 2014, I was the OG of Snapchat. Like, I used it all the time. So yeah, it has to be between Instagram and TikTok. So why Instagram? First of all, I loved uploading videos, especially back in the day, magic videos and Freestyle Friday videos on Instagram. So now it's more like photos, that I post, and some of my micro content from my podcast. So it's kind of evolved over time for me. But like OG, like back in the day, like magic videos and stuff, Instagram was the place to be. I didn't upload it on YouTube. I uploaded it on my Facebook, but Instagram, it was just like, that was the place to be. I feel like it's kind of going off a little bit now, Instagram. I don't feel the same as I did like 5 years ago having Instagram, but I just like Instagram for the fact that it's just that platform where it's like, it's hipster, innit? It's just like, it's there, it's modern, so it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna post my work on there, and I can show off a little bit on there as well, because you got to admit, people do show off on Instagram. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, you want to show off a little bit on there as well. And I know I talk about being real, so being real to yourself, but like show off like what talents or what interests you have as well. So not in like a cocky way, but like in a good way as well, that you can maybe educate or entertain others. But TikTok is something, you know what, I can't believe I didn't use TikTok as much as I used it. I downloaded the app in 2017, and I didn't use it properly until 2020, January 2020, I think, or February 2020. TikTok is just amazing. TikTok's probably my number one platform that I always just consume videos on. So yeah, it's like my go-to app, but it's a bit more loose, it's more loose and laid back compared to Instagram, Facebook, definitely LinkedIn. So it's more laid back, and you can make like just funny, stupid content, man. Like, it don't even have to be magic. I don't think I've posted magic content on my TikTok for a while, and that's what I love about it. You can just be stupid sometimes, like, not like stupid, but like, you know, just you can bring more of your personality out as well. And I found it harder to bring my personality out on Instagram, because I feel like Instagram's just like that place where it's like everyone's there, and it's like, ooh, what's this and this person gonna think? And that's what I've gotten over now on Instagram. But on TikTok, it's just like, yeah, just be an idiot. So it's just like funny stuff as well. Obviously, it's got educational stuff on it as well, where people show you life hacks and stuff like that as well. But I like all the funny stuff on it as well, and you can be a bit more funny with your content. You can switch it up as well. So yeah, it's that's why I really like TikTok as well. And I've only been consuming it properly for just over a year now, so I kind of wish I'd stuck on it beforehand. I think I uploaded a video from my Instagram on there back in 2018, but I made no like use of it after that. But yeah, so I'm guessing between the two, because Instagram's just like that hippie place to be at, and TikTok's just like that new place where it's like, yo, this is the place, man. So between the two, I've got more history on Instagram, but the new content and other stuff's on TikTok. I'm gonna have to go with TikTok, just for the fact that it's new. I can do what I want on it, and I can be more creative on it, because I feel like when I go on Instagram, I'm just doing the same stuff now. Whereas on TikTok, I'm kind of like experimenting more, doing more funny stuff maybe, or maybe doing more serious educational stuff, or maybe just being an idiot, recording myself on my phone and just uploading it. You know, you can do so much stuff. I feel like there's so much more, and don't get me wrong, you can do that on Instagram, but I feel like Instagram's, it's like been there, done that kind of thing. So I feel like TikTok's the one for me. So my favourite social media platform is TikTok. So yeah, that's it really. Just going to turn my camera on and off. So I do that quite a lot, don't I? I've realised that when I edit my videos, I always go something like that. But anyway, you can tell I wrote bare notes today, guys, because I was just like, I've got to do it for you guys. So the last one's just a bit of a content update. What is going on now since I'm back? So there was no vlog this week because obviously I haven't been vlogging. I can tell you that I have been vlogging a hell of a lot more than the past month this week. So expect a vlog next Tuesday, 100%. Podcast episode 47 and 48 are out together on Thursday. Like I said before, it might be morning, evening together, but I'll keep you updated. But definitely Thursday. Vlog is back next Tuesday. The Sweet Review. Oh boy. The Sweet Review episode 2 is out on Sunday. I've written that down, and it will be out on Sunday, 100%. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, I've got it edited. I've got it edited. I've got the footage. I need to edit it and then upload it. I promise you, it will be out on Sunday because it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks even, and I haven't released it. So yeah, you guys are going to be blessed with 3 videos this week: episode 47 and 48 of the podcast, and episode 2 of the Sweet Review. So 2 on Thursday, 1 on Sunday, and then we're back to normal schedule next week, like the vlogs and then the podcast. So yeah, that's cool. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I appreciate each and every one of you that listen to this, and for those that watch on YouTube as well, I really appreciate you as well. I'm glad to be back and doing a full episode again. Next week's episode is 49. Can't believe we're literally like a couple away, even one away from 50 episodes. Like, this is just me talking. I haven't had no guests. I haven't been, you know, I don't know how I've managed to talk my way up to nearly 50 episodes, but we're scheduled to get there on the 48, 49, 50, 24th of March. So I was looking at my calendar last year and I was thinking, am I going to hit 50 before 2021? And I was like, oh no, it's going to go into March. March is miles away. I think this was like in September time, October time, and literally we're in March now. Like, that's how fast these months are going. So I'll be in episode 50 in no time. So yeah, you guys, you know, I do look at people who listen. You know, some of the numbers, sometimes you just can't help looking at the numbers and the data and stuff, and I do see people listening and looking on my YouTube channel as well. There's one person I didn't give a shout out to. Somebody commented on my meeting Dynamo episode. That was a very early episode, really. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at who that was real quick, if I can find it. She probably will not look at this episode, but I'm still gonna shout her out. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Ayushi Tripathi. Yeah, if you're watching this episode, shout outs to you if you've made it all the way to the end. You commented on my meeting Dynamo episode, which was episode 8, funnily enough, 40 episodes ago. So thank you for leaving a comment on my video. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and yes, I will see you for episode 49 next week. So have a great day or night wherever you are.